What is going on, guys? It's SJHSports. Welcome your faces back to a brand new video. This is episode number 57 of our Youth Academy Regen series with Cambridge United. If it is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, ding dong the notification bell so you get updated when my videos go live. And if you're into FIFA 18 career mode, daily content, this is the place to be. Let's crack on with today's episode. So we start off this episode with some bad news. Morello will be out for about 3 months. So we're going to take a look at our youth academy because we are in November, the 1st of November. And some of these players look really good. And I'm going to keep him in the youth academy for now. This guy who is 15, he's got potential of 76 to 94, overall of 58. This guy I'm a little bit disappointed with. I had high hopes for him as a centre midfielder. I am actually going to release this youth player. We have a CDM from Argentina, overall of 43, potential of 79 to 93. We'll keep him around the club for the time being. Bradley Green then is our scout future star this season, and look at that. That looks absolutely bloody brilliant. He's got 94 crossing, 94 ball control, 94 free kick accuracy. Oh, I can't wait to actually get this player into our first team. He comes in at 62 overall for now. Potential of 90 to 94. He is 15. The only problem, he is 5'7". Next on the list is this player as well, Simon Galvier. He's valued at £900,000. Overall of 64, potential 88 to 94. Again, this guy's looking very good. Good agility at 74. Free kick accuracy, that is wow, he looks excellent. He is 18 years old, so we'll have to actually promote him to the senior side. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to do it now. Why not? Value just under £1 million. What a player. The French lad then will be promoted to the senior team. Another French player then in Yannick Defrenze, centre midfielder, potential of 85 to 94, 5'7" again, overall of 61. We will keep him in our youth academy for the time being. David Alphand is another cam that we have coming up through the ranks, age 17, overall of 61, potential 84 to 94, looking damn good as well. We've got Castel, right back from France, overall of 63. 83 to 93. I wouldn't mind promoting him now, especially with Morello injured, and actually playing him straight away. Let's do it. Let's promote him to the senior team. We've got a left winger in Valet, left wing, overall of 52, 80 to 90 on the potential stats. Yoshi Tumi, right midfielder, 55, 81 to 91. We'll keep him in our youth academy. We've got a backup goalkeeper here in Neil Connolly, 80 to 86 now. He's gone down slightly, 52 overall. Luna, 81 to 83. We are going to waste our time. One thing to do with him, we're going to release him. And we've got Rodolfo Oliveira, CDM, 5'7", 48 overall and 78 to 88 on the potential stats. We're going to leave him in the youth academy for the time being, as Rainbow Six Siege tells me it's ready to start. That's great news, Seed. Thank you for that. So Castel, then we'll take a look at him, the right back that we've just promoted. He can also play left back as well, which is pleasing to see. He's got 5-star weak foot and skill moves in at 2 stars. A little bit slow for the right back that I was hoping for, but we've got him in and around the club. We may not actually start him. I know I did say I would actually play him ahead of Duffy, but Duffy is going to keep his place in the side for the injured Morello. And this guy needs a bit of time to get used to his familiar surroundings. I can't actually send him out on loan, which I'd love to do, which is one thing that EA really need to address on FIFA career mode. So Galvier then, Simon Galvier, 18 years old, can play cam or centre forward, 4-star on the skill moves, 4-star on the weak foot, doesn't have any traits, looking pretty decent, great agility at 74. We're going to have a look at some of his other stats, free kick accuracy, long pass, curve. Again, when we've got obviously our scout future star, and it's Green, isn't it? The English guy who's looking like he's going to be an incredible player. But I just brought Galvier into the first team just to see what he's got to offer us, and we can maybe use him in an FA Cup tie, which I think we actually start playing them back now in January. So there's a few months, but get him in a ranks of club, get him used to his familiar surroundings that he's going to be playing with, get him used to his teammates. So, we've got some players leaving on international duty. Entini's going to go away with South Africa, Barry Berry to Northern Ireland, Harrison Martin to Australia, DK will be pleased with that, Pons to Chile, and Boyanov to Bulgaria. All these players will be unavailable for selection between the 11th and the 17th of November, but because we're in the Championship, I don't actually believe we'll have games whilst these players are away. So the first game of the episode, then we host Sheffield United at home. The starting 11 is Cassidy in goal, Duffy at right back, Tremblay, Teddy, Davis, Bennett on the right, White on the left, Toby T and Naka in front of the back four, Captain Wouters and Van Leeuwen up front. Let's go! So we kick the game off and underway then. We are flying high in the Championship with our first season in it. Every time we go forward, we look threatening. There's looking threatening here as Naka goes forward, creates a chance. Oh, he's hit the post and it bounces out. He created a yard of space to get his shot away. Turner will play it out towards Davis. Davis and White's ahead of him. Davis bombs on forward that left-hand side. White, he can do it as well. He will find Wouters inside the area. Wouters to Van Leeuwen. 1-0. Van Leeuwen can't stop scoring the goals at the moment. And that's a great ball by Wouters. White, initial pass was excellent as well. Every time we attack, we look like we're going to score. We've already hit the post in this game, but on a second attack, we actually do go ahead and finish it off. A great play, great vision by Wouters to pick out Van Leeuwen unmarked. Smashes it into the top corner with his left boot. He's certainly in the goals at the minute, and we take a 1-0 lead. Here is Wouters up towards Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen, he's a man at the moment, he's in form play. Van Leeuwen has created the space. Oh, he's hit the post. Great play by Van Leeuwen. He is just getting better and better. He's enjoying life in the Championship. He's scored 6 in 4 appearances for us, including the hat-trick in the game in the last episode. I forget who it was. And he sees his shot cannon back off the post as we approach half-time. Well, there goes a half-time whistle. A superb performance by us again. It's not been our best. I don't know why I'm saying superb. It's not been our best performance. We've hit the woodwork twice in the first half. We are in control of the game. And it's 1-0 to us at the break thanks to that Van Leeuwen strike. Teddy laid out to his left-hand side. Davis, and he's got space. We've seen him bomb down the left wing before. Finds White. White round the corner to Toby Turner. This is lovely football by us. White's looking to switch it towards Duffy. That's a good ball. In towards Wouters. Wouters on the turn. In towards Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen back to Wouters. It's going to be a great goal if it goes in. Van Leeuwen! Oh, you'd have put your mortgage on him to score then. The way he's been banging them in the last few games for us. Wouters' shot was initially blocked. It fell into the path of Van Leeuwen. He saw it was a rabbit in the headlights. Then he rushed his shot. And he was already celebrating before he actually hit it. It's gone wide of the mark. Find Bennett, who's got space to work into. Bennett carries the ball forward well for us. Here is Van Leeuwen out wide towards Wouters. Wouters looks to search out Van Leeuwen, and Duffy's going to get in Bennett's way if you don't frigging move. Bennett, oh! Why was Duffy running literally alongside Bennett then? There was no need for him to be up there, and Bennett should have scored, and he probably would have done if Duffy wasn't running alongside him. Well, full time then has been blown by the referee, the last action of the game, and we was quite comfortable for much of that game, and it wasn't our best, most convincing display that we've seen from us boys, but we did enough to get the job done. It's Cambridge United 1, Sheffield United 0. Next game of the episode then we take on Wolverhampton Wanderers away from home. There's been international duty as well, so them 5 players will not feature in this game at all. So we've gone with Cassidy in goal. Castell gets a rare start at right back, his first ever start in fact. Tremblay, Teddy, Davis make up the back 4. Toby T and Naka sitting in front of the back 4. White on the right, Cortez on the left, and the main 2 guys up front in Van Leeuwen and Wouters. Let's go. Balls are coming forward. Ennis laid out as a man arriving. It's Das Landes, whatever it's called. Played into the area. Tremblay's in well. Oh, that's a risky pass. Naka for us now. He'll pick up the ball. We're looking to try and create a bit of space. Cortez going forward for us. Here he goes. He'll lay back towards Toby T. Just too many bodies behind the ball for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Are playing 5 at the back. And we're trying to... That's what we're going to have trouble with. Why the teams play so negative and defensive? Well done, Van Leeuwen. Naka then will pick it up. Naka will to feed it through towards Wouters. Wouters has beaten his marker. Wouters inside the area. Wouters will shoot and score. And that's one way to open them up. Is to by passing the ball to Wouters and smashing it home across the goalkeeper. Wouters has now 99 finishing stat. Unbelievable player. He's a centre midfielder by trade, but we play him up front because he is 99 finishing. He is amazing up front. I'm not sure how many goals that is for the season for him. And he smashed in another goal for us here to put us into a 1-0 lead. 5 wins in a row is looking likely. We need to keep it tight at the back. We need to try and not give possession away cheaper, which we have done in the early stages of this game. And Wolves have, like, they play 5 at the back and got two players sitting in front of the back 4. That is Wouters' 11th goal of the season so far, and Wouters is doing excellent work for us. Turner through the gap. Here is Wouters looking to beat 2 markers. He has to go back towards Narco where the space is. He finds a good ball towards Cortez. Cortez looking to take it to the heart of the players, and Cortez can shoot on his left foot, and it's gone wide. He kept it low, and on the half-hour mark we have finally created another chance. And you can see it was worth an effort. Always going away from the goal. The goalkeeper probably would have had it covered if it had been on target. Here's Ennis for Wolverhampton Wanderers up towards Di Maria. Oh, Angel Di Maria is in here. Yes, you heard that right. Di Maria is playing for Wolverhampton Wanderers. And we've done a great job of him. Advantage played, and he's going to win a free kick. It's looking promising. Wouters is in offside position. White will advance forward. Here is Van Leeuwen. Back towards White. First time strike over the bar. Got some leather on that. Just went over the bar. Couldn't quite keep it down. There goes a half-time whistle. Not much action really in that first half because Wolves are just so defensive. It's untrue, playing 5 at the back, and then people just there's no space to work in behind them, in and around the penalty area. They've got a lot of bodies behind the ball. They're definitely trying to set up for the counter attack. But at the break, thanks to that Wouters strike on 16th minute, we take a narrow lead in at 1-0. Free kick to Wolverhampton Wanderers, which Neves is going to take. Oi, that's a waste and way over the bar. Wolves haven't really had that many opportunities in the game. They've been poor going forward, especially if they've got Di Maria in the side, and they've not created much really. They've been solid at the back. White up towards Wouters then, as he got the pace to beat the marker. Wouters does really well. Twistar turns the defenders inside out. Wouters still going. Wouters laid off. Cortez always leaning back. Great work by Wouters. Here's Ruben. Laid up towards Di Maria. Di Maria calls it. Yes, Tremblay is not fazed by the Di Maria challenge. He comes away with the ball, and that's put us on the front foot. Wouters, Van Leeuwen. Oh, Turner's in well. Yes, Toby T. He's got Van Leeuwen to his right. He's going to play it to him. Of course, he's going to play it to him. And I'm sorry, but Wolves have set up defensively. We needed that 2-goal cushion. I wasn't allowing Wolves to come back into the game. And great play by Toby T. Takes it off the defender, and Van Leeuwen. It was a dodgy ball to him, to be fair. And Van Leeuwen bangs it into the back of the net. He continues his scoring form. Wouters and Van Leeuwen getting on the score sheet. Doubles our lead. It's Van Leeuwen's 7th goal of the season. Here's Teddy up towards Toby T. Now here is Cortez. Up towards Toby T again. Now Wouters. Out to Galvia. He's seen a lot of the ball in the early stages. Here is Castell. He's had an excellent debut as well. Now Naka. Just keep it alive. Cortez has got a bit of space. Here he is. Cortez inside the area. Great finish by the young man. Cortez, sorry, has just scored a great goal. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. That's a fantastic effort by Cortez, and it's 3-0 up. And we did struggle. We did struggle to open Wolves up in the first half. The second half's been a little bit easier. Obviously, they have gone a more of attacking-minded feel, and that's a great finish by Cortez. He said at the start of the game he wanted to play in this match. I says, right, okay, mate, we'll play you. And he comes up and he scores a goal. It's 3-0 to Cambridge United, and that is another 3 points. That'll be our 5th consecutive win. There goes the full-time whistle. We have won 5 consecutive games in the league on the bounce. What a great performance. And this team, I said it in the last episode, are improving more and more, and our outstanding form continues. It's finished. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Cambridge United 3. Final game of the episode then, we host Bolton Wanderers at home. Bolton are currently sat in 4th place in the league table. We are currently sat 2nd, yes, 2nd, on the same points as Brighton, who are now 3rd. The starting 11 is going to be the same 11 that face Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Very impressive.
Medine, rather. Here is Velo towards Amayobi. Turner will take the ball off him. Now here is Naka. Up towards Van Leeuwen. Up towards Wouters. Wouters then powering forward. Wouters still going. Slides it through to Van Leeuwen, who's a man of the moment. And he hits the bar and goes in and puts us into a 1-0 lead. Van Leeuwen has scored yet again. I think he has scored in 6 consecutive games now as Van Leeuwen. And him and Wouters up front are definitely making a great partnership. It can be called VW maybe. Who knows? You know, like SNS, Sutton and Shearer back in the 90s. We've got VW, Wouters and Van Leeuwen. And we're 1-0 up. Here is Cortez. He's got a bit of space to run into. Cortez then feeds it through. Here's Van Leeuwen. Waits for his counterpart in Wouters. Here he goes. Wouters looks to dink it forward towards Van Leeuwen. A nice idea. It comes out to Toby Turner. He will fake shots. Toby T shots. And is that a free kick? It is. It's a free kick to us. As Toby T was taken out as he went to shoot right on the edge of the penalty area. And oh wow, it is right on the edge of the penalty area. I think Narca's our best penalty, our free kick taker. Yes, he is. Do you know what? I'm going to try and bend this over the wall slightly. I might not hit it hard enough. Narca! Oh! The keeper rooted to his spot. Toby Turner then up towards Van Leeuwen, towards White. White's got Wouters to his right. Here he is, Wouters going forward. Oh, White stopped his run. I was going to play it to him. Narca back towards Wouters. Wouters back towards Narca. Is he onside? Narca! Good save by the keeper. It was onside. It would have counted. Should have really buried that. There goes the half-time whistle. And it's a good first half performance from Cambridge. We had the upper hand in the game. We've controlled. We've dictated the tempo and the flow of the game. Van Leeuwen's strike earlier on in the first half is enough to have a 1-0 lead at the break. Closing down. Oh, Tremblay, what have you done? Martin's through. Oh, Cassidy with a wonderful save. Down to his right-hand side. Oh, yes, Cassidy, I love you. That's a great save. We were slagging you off in the last episode, but never mind. You've made your means then, and here is Davis. Can he feed it through, looking towards Cortez? Here he goes, Cortez. Looks to cut inside, does he? Yes, he does. Laid off to Van Leeuwen. He hits it. Oh, and it didn't take a deflection. It didn't. Now Toby Turner up towards Wouters. Now Van Leeuwen. The VWs are linking up well. Here is Van Leeuwen. Stabs it through. Wouters up towards White. Brilliant. 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 That is outstanding football. So good football. And White gets knocked out because we've knocked Bolton out of I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I thought it was a cup game. It wasn't. That's just... Let's forget about that. But look at this build-up play. Van Leeuwen, the VWs link up, and then another W gets involved in White. It's a VWW, and we are banging ourselves into a 2-0 lead. Yes, lads. The space and the enjoyment the boys are having. Van Leeuwen. Wouters! Oh, good strike, good save. VWs linking up well again. Here's Wouters picking up that loose ball. Now Narca, now Galvier. Oh, lovely stuff by the new boys in the lead, in the side. Here is Wouters. He'll have to cut back towards Narca. Why not? He can shoot from distance, and he gets it just wrong as it goes wide off the mark. It could have gone in, could that? Tremblay should be there. He heads it away. That's a great header as well to Galvier. Galvier goes forward up towards Carter around the corner. Now Wouters. Galvier's made the run forward, and he's powering through, and it's a chance for the new man, and he's made it pay. It's a brilliant goal by the new Frenchman on that right-hand side of midfield. He takes a bow in front of the crowd. I would as well. Galvier, brilliant finish by the lad. He powered through. He's not the quickest of players, but he certainly looked quick then and looked sharp. The Bolton defenders didn't know what to do, and he took his goal really well. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Still an awful lot of work to do. Hits it on target. Gets himself his first goal for Cambridge United, and we're now again 3-0 up, and that's definitely 3 points in the bag in our 6th consecutive win. Well done. Well, there goes the full-time whistle. That's 6 wins out of 6 for us. And our form is just superb. We are doing really well in the Championship. Another 3-0 victory. We're scoring goals for fun. We're keeping clean sheets. We're doing really, really well. I am pleased with the boys. And that new kid as well, that Castell at right back, and the guy that scored, that Galvier, he scored as well. Just brilliant. It's just brilliant. It's finished Cambridge United 3, Bolton Wanderers 0. So boys, this episode is coming to an end. As you can see, we sit in 2nd place in the Championship. 10 points behind Watford, who have actually now lost the game. I think they must have lost during this episode. Not sure who to, so hopefully they can have a bit of a bad run in the league. So maybe we can try and push for the 1st spot. But it's goal difference that secures our 2nd spot for the time being. Brighton are on the same points of us, but we've got a better goal difference. As you can see, Bolton now dropped down to 6. When we played them, they were sat in 4th position. Anybody else? Leeds United down in 9th, which is a bit disappointing for myself. Bottom of the table, you've got Derby and Hull City, which is an interesting one. You wouldn't have thought that the likes of Derby and Hull would be at the bottom, even Fulham as well. So the Championship in this season is giving us a few surprises away. Thank you so much for watching, boys. If you have enjoyed this video, then you guys know what to do. Smash that like button. Be greatly appreciated. And I will see you on another video. And goodbye.